Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to look at some basics about percent. So there are 3 videos about percent, and this is the first one. So we have just 2 learning objectives. So basically this is introduction. First, we want to be able to convert from a percent to a fractional decimal. And the second one, we want to convert them back from fractional decimal to percent. So let's look at them one by one. First, we are going to have a percent, then we convert it to a fraction, then we convert it to a decimal. Now, if we look at this example here, percent. So you see the percentage symbol. Percent really means per 100. Whenever we say per something, there's something is on the bottom. Say $3 per pound, right? Pound on the bottom. And here we have a percent. Cent means 100. Percent literally means per cent. This is 100, like century. So per 100. So it's very natural, actually. When we convert from a percent to fraction, it's very natural. 20%, 20 per 100, 20 out of 100, 20 per 100. This is a horizontal bar like slash, 20 per 100, 20%. Now, if we simplify that, we get a simplified version of the fraction, right? So you can see that converting from a percent to a fraction is very natural. Now, when it comes to converting a percent to a decimal, all you need is to do division. 20 divided by 100, that's a 0.2. That's all you need. And this is general process when you convert a percent to a fractional decimal. So just write this n% as n per 100. For the decimal part, just use n divided by 100 to get a decimal. Now let's look at our first example on the next page. So we have a couple of these problems. The first one, we convert this one to percent and reduce it to the lowest term. So let's do it one by one. So 12% is 12 per 100. Apparently, both sides can be divided by 2 because both numbers are even numbers. So if we divide by 2, actually we can divide by 4. But if we don't see 4, 2 is good enough. So we divide 12 by 2, we get 6. This is the 50. And both are even numbers all still. So we can divide it by 2 again. We get 3, we get 25. So that's our final answer. Now, the second one, we have a decimal percent, but doesn't mean any fundamental difference because percent still means per 100. So we got 20.5 per 100. Now, to have this to become a real fraction, you cannot have decimal digit in it. As a result, we need to move one decimal place to the right to make it a whole number. But you have to do the same thing to the other side. So one more digit to the right. Now we want to reduce this fraction. Both numbers can be divided by 5 because any number with ending digit of 5 or 0 can be divided by 5. So let's just divide by 5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And 10 divided by 5 is 2. So the other two are zeros. So that's our final answer. Now the third one, this is the mixed number percent, but nonetheless, they are still the same thing. So percent means per 100. We have 30 and a quarter per 100. So basically, we need to divide by 100. So this means 30 and a quarter divided by 100. Now, for fraction divisions and also multiplications, you need to convert this mixed number to a improper fraction before you do multiplication or division. So multiply and add. This is 120, this is 121 over 4 divided by 100. Now, one way to division, basically we keep the first number unchanged, change the division to multiplication, and switch the second number to its reciprocal. Now, apparently, these two multiply together on the bottom. We have 121 over 400. And 121 can only be divided by what? 11? Yeah, can be divided by 11. Apparently, 400 cannot be divided by 11. And this is the final answer. Now, let's look at the second example. This time, we convert this percents to decimal numbers. So one by one. Basically, we just do division. 92 divided by 100. But if you realize that whenever you divide by anything by 100, this result will be 100 times smaller than the original number, which is just a 2 digits smaller because we are using this decimal system. Each digit represents 10 times. 10 times 10 is 100. So 100 only represents 2 digits smaller if you divide by 100. So you can move decimal point from the end of 2 to the left. You get 0.92. Again, you can just do division, you get the same thing. Now, this one, 125 divided by 100. Again, you can just look at this and move 2 digits to the left. You get 1.25. And this one, we do the same thing, 0.092. So super fast. Next one. Oh, we have another one. We convert this to decimal. First, we already know this is going to be 21 2/3 divided by 100. First of all, we can convert this one to a decimal number. So 2/3 is 0.666. So this is 21.66 forever. So you can just put one bar on top of one single digit 6 because 6 is repeating itself. 2 digits is not wrong. So divided by 100. And this means you're going to move 2 decimal digits to the left. You can also just do the division straight. You get 0.216. This 6 is repeating itself. Yeah, that's the final answer. Now, second learning objective is that we're going to convert a fraction or a decimal back to a percent. So percent has to have a percentage symbol, right? And that's the reason no matter you start with a fraction or decimal, all you need is to multiply by 100%. Because 100% means 1. When you multiply anything by 1, it won't change its value, right? But you get this format, the percentage symbol. So let's do that. So change this one to percent, half supposed to be 50%, right? But we pretend we don't know. We just multiply this by 100%. This is 1. Now only do the calculation with this part, you leave this alone because you need this as a part of your answer. It's simple. Half of 100 is 50, right? So 50%, makes sense? Now this one exactly same thing, really no difference, times 100%. Now this becomes 500 divided by 8 over the percentage symbol. Now all we need is to do this division. 500 divided by 8, 62.5. So we get 62.5%. And this one, same thing, 2/3 times 100%. So that's going to be 200 over 3%. So 200 over 3, like 66.67. Let's just do division. 66.6. So 66.6, you can put a bar on the top to indicate it is repeating. Now, another example down here, write each decimal number as a percent. So we just convert this 4 decimal numbers to percent. This is the last part of this video. So we do exactly the same thing, 0.7 times 100%. When you multiply by 100, you simply move decimal point to the right 2 places because each place represents 10 times. 10 times 10 is 100, right? So this is 70%. Now this one exactly the same thing, 0.018. If you notice that from 0.7 to 70% is 2 digits to the right, you can simply just move 2 digits to the right, which is 1.8%. But if you don't see that or forget that, all you need is to simply multiply them together. You get 1.8%. Now 2, same thing, 2 digits to the right, that's 200%. Now this one we need to be careful. If you see it, that's good. You just do it, write your answer directly. But if you don't see it, 25 repeating itself, 0.25, 25, 25 forever. So if we multiply this by 100%, basically you get 25.252525%. Now basically 25 repeating itself, right? So 25.25%. That's your answer. Make sure you don't put a bar on top of this whole number part because whole number part cannot repeat itself. If you repeat whole number part, this is way bigger than this original number. You got 25, 25 in the whole number part. That's way, way bigger than 100%. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.